You guys want to talk about some of the good things we're doing with the Elite? So you guys know we're going to do 3 events a year now, every 4 months. The first one's going to be November. We have this whole area for breakfast, and then we're doing a nice dinner too. It's all included for all you guys got to do is get there and get the hotel.
Who's trying to hire right now, and what are those positions that you're trying to hire? Cheryl?
Yeah, I'm hiring pretty much for a lot of positions.
It does put some pressure on you when you start to hire like that, because now it makes you focus on the marketing. Otherwise, you're going in the hole because you're covering a position. My direct labor at this point is sitting on the job for technicians, 14%. That's 2 people, a team of 2 going out and doing a job. You got to be a great storyteller to get a CEO that's already done it to come down to $1 million or $2 million company, because that's a lot of work. You've got to have an amazing story. You have to have a big dream, and you have to explain it with excitement and passion. And if that's not you, then you need a brand ambassador that's sold on that dream. You're going to make great money while we're on the journey. You're going to make a massive rip when we get to the end of the journey. So let's make fantastic money together on the journey, and then let's make life-changing money once we get to the end of it. So you showing that you're a part of it and you got this big vision and you want to carry them with you is honestly bigger than the money. It's bigger than the money because they feel like they're a part of a cause at that point.
That's it. Tell them no gutter guy pays more than me. It's not even close. We pay more because we do big, complex jobs. We don't do houses. You're going to work, but you're going to make like 30 or 40% more than what you made. I said, you got to make these guys walk out and they're like, holy shit, I'm going to make a lot of money.
Those guys are sold like what's happening over at that company that they wouldn't even entertain a pay raise. Raising the pay is a race to the bottom, just like trying to be the cheapest in the market is a race to the bottom. Because money can only stretch so far and margins can only get so thin. Culture is such a big thing. And I'll sit here and I'll say, we've got the best team that we've ever had before. There is so much personality. Most companies don't give continuing education. And the more continuing education that you can offer to invest into them, the more appreciated they feel. And that is more important than pay as well. We get sold on money because we get into business because we want financial freedom. That's what we tell ourselves anyway. And we think everybody else is the same way. But the reality is the dollar is a very small portion of it, as long as they've got their cost of living taken care of.
I'll tell you how I used to think about it. When I was young, we had this real big kid in our neighborhood. He was only 2 years older than me, but he was bigger than my dad. And when we go to other neighborhoods to play sports, he was like our leader. Like he was just like, let's go. And we got behind him and everybody played better because you knew this guy was running the show. Basically, all the shit employees came off the couch. They weren't working for someone else. They're always working for someone. That's why poaching is so important. All you got to do is talk to people and do that kind of hype speech like I was doing, really get them going. If you're doing that all the time, you're going to pull guys. You look in a blue collar millionaire group, these young guys who are doing well, who say, I got $30,000 or $130,000. I'm 21. I message them. They always have a story. They were doing something with their dad. They started when they were 14.
So I have to often intentionally say we're in the service business, and if you help enough people get what they want, you'll get what you want.
I am getting caught up in $15 to $30 an hour, even $50 an hour work that I have no business doing.
You never find an A player unemployed. You always have to attract all your A players going to be employed. You're going to have to incentivize them. I currently have 4 guys on my payroll that are producing nothing because they're training. And that payroll is $8,000 a week for those 4 guys. But I know on the back end, that's just an investment and the return on that investment is going to be huge.
People make or break your business. I mean, your customer are people, your team is people, and none of us are trying to build an empire by ourselves with just us. It's impossible. You sell your team and you sell your customers. You sell your team and you sell your customers, because those are the people that put the money in the bank.